and it's really, really hot.
I just need to hold on to something.
Very strange sounds.
Can't see my stick.
The farmer just drove up over the hill. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another video. I am not on my own, as you can see. I'm joined by Graham from Gray's Outdoors. Graham's a subscriber, fellow YouTuber, so it's good to team up with Graham today on this walk. So where are we? We're in Sussex, in the High Weald area, which officially is an area of outstanding natural beauty. It really is lovely here. It's really picturesque. The weather is beautiful. It's really, really amazing weather. It's forecast to be pretty hot this weekend, hence why we've got the shorts on. We're doing a circular walk. It's around 7 miles and it's in Winnie the Pooh country. From 50 Walks in Sussex, we should be arriving at Pooh Bridge tomorrow. Might squeeze in a game of Pooh sticks, you never know. So that's all for now. We're going to get going. Come back to you later. Welcome back, everybody. We've just dipped down into 500 Acre Woods, and if you know your AA Mill and Winnie the Pooh stories, I believe this is where he based a lot of his Winnie the Pooh tales, and I think the fictional name was 100 Acre Wood. Anyway, the names aside, it's so much cooler down here. It's amazing, like just walking a few metres up there from the road, where it's sort of in the sort of mid to high 20s, and then just dipping just slightly down into the canopy of these trees is just a real welcome relief, and it's so much cooler. Right, been meaning to use this for a while. It's my water filter, water straw. Let's see what happens. That tastes all right. Welcome back, everybody. It is 5:40 p.m. approximately, and you know what happens on these collaborative camps? You get chatting, and you chat a little bit more, and then you miss the turning, and that's kind of exactly what we've done. And we've carried on walking a bit too far. Anyway, good old OS map down here has shown us where we are, and you'll see there we're actually in a place called Witham, and we shouldn't be there. We've actually gone too far. Anyway, we worked out where we need to go, and we're going to retrace our steps, go back, and probably we're getting to a point where we're going to start looking for some potential spots to set up our shelters for the evening. So we'll come back to you a bit later. Found a bit of stream here now. Quite fast flowing water, so I'm going to have a go at filling up this bottle again, which wasn't that easy to fill up earlier where it was quite shallow. So I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to try not to fall in.
under the bridge on the left.
Yeah, it's getting down there though. It's really boggy. That mud. I just put my foot in it, and that is really. See there, look how.
Now step over the branch and stand on the concrete underneath the bridge here. Yeah.
That's
No. Over here, look. Look at me. Down here.
Yeah, but I've got to get over there though. That there is like almost like.
Just hang on, let me get my camera.
That's like sinking mud though. That down there, it's just need to hold on to something. Hang on. I might be able to do it. I got some. I found a couple of rocks. I might see if I can make a bit of a pathway. Got 750. Welcome back everybody. It's about 6:45. Oh, I feel like we have walked quite a long way. We've only actually done 4 miles, maybe 5 miles, but it just feels a lot longer because especially in the last half an hour or so, we've been looking for somewhere to camp. You can see in the distance there are kind of clumps of trees and bits and bobs, but they just weren't suitable for what we needed. And actually over there are some houses and some private estates and things. So we walked all the way up into the hills here and across miles and miles of farmland and pasture and whatever. And we've just decided to put ourselves right up on top of a hill in the far corner of a field. I'll give you a little tour of where we are. So there's Graham just kind of unpacking, getting his gear out. And it's just this corner of the field. So we're tucked right away, right out the way. No one can see us. There's no pathways in or out of here, so no dog walkers would be bothered by us or us bothered by dog walkers. The actual wheeled way, or the high wheeled trail, is all the way down the hill over there, probably about 400 metres down the hill, kind of going along there. So we'll go back there in the morning and pick up the trail. But for now, this is going to be our camp for the night. So once we're set up, well, Graham's already got his chair set up, very sensible man. I think we're going to get our chairs sorted, beers out, and then tents will probably go up after that. I'll bring you back shortly once we're settled a little bit more. Right.
All right. Are you ready?
One,
1, 2, 3.
Yay! Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Oh, we've waited a long time for this. Just had an interesting one. The farmer just drove up over the hill into the field where we are, right into the corner, about 2 metres from where we were sitting on our chairs, and just waved at us and then just drove off. We didn't have the tents up, and we haven't got the tents up yet. We were just literally having a beer and some snacks, so that was interesting. Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly bothered. I think he might just be a farm worker because he was just driving around all the fields here, just checking the fences were closed. So yeah, we're just chilling out. Graham's getting on a coffee, and sun's just about gone down. You might be able to see just behind me, just over there, behind those hedges. And yeah, it's good. It's quiet. Just what's needed. Graham has kindly bought me a special South African drink called amarula, and he assures me this goes very well with coffee or on its own. So, are we saying put some in the coffee?
Go for it. About half.
Here we go. So how much? A dash?
Yeah, put about half in. That's enough. Might need more.
Nearly put the whole bottle in. Filtered coffee while camping with South African amarula drink. Cheers. Ooh. God, that's good. That's got some kick. Welcome back, everybody. We are fully set up in our camp, and it's probably about 9:45, 10 o'clock now, and as you can see, the stoves are fired up. Graham's got his Van Gogh gas stove there going, and I've got my BCB Fire Dragon. I'll just give you a brief show of the tents. Obviously in the morning we'll give you a clearer picture of what we're doing, but I've got my AliExpress Flames Creed LANSHAN 1 set up. The difference being that I have invested in the footprint, the official ground sheet that goes with this tent, and someone advised that if I get the footprint sorted, it will really help with the pitching, and they're absolutely right, and it has really helped me to pitch this tent well tonight, so I'm really, really pleased. So I've got that all set up, and if you've watched this in previous videos or video, you'll remember there were some issues with the just getting the outer kind of at the right height all the way around, but actually it's working really, really nicely. Oh, I can hear the church bells in the background. And then just right next to me we got Graham's tent there. I'll put the name of the tent up on the screen. He's just told me and I've already forgotten, and I won't get him to tell me again. But yeah, it's nice. I've had a little look in there, and he's got a great little sleeping mat, an X-bed sleeping mat. I remember that much. It's very, very comfy. Might even look into getting one of those myself, and we've just literally got this whole kind of field and hill to ourselves. It's really nice, beautiful night sky, not really a lot of light pollution, so it means we've got a really good view of the stars. We've got bats flying over us, and we're about to tuck into our respective chicken curries. Oh, just tripped over a guy line. We're about to tuck into our respective chicken curries. That wasn't planned, that we bought the same meal. The only difference is that Graham's is one of those adventure food ones where you have to hydrate it, and mine is the Wayfarer where you don't hydrate it. So we're going to compare notes on that. We've got a couple of beers to go, and the temperature's really, really good as well. It's just I don't know, about 16, 17 degrees. It's just nice and quiet and calm. That's all for the moment.
I meant video.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. There we are. I've had a few of these Wayfarers, quite a lot of them. I think I've had most of them now. I've not tried the chicken curry, so the moment of truth. Let's see what it's like. It's really hot. I've had it in there for ample amount of time, so it's pretty hot. That's all right, actually. That's quite good. It's got rice in there and potatoes. Tastes better than it looks, as always. Graham's had the, as mentioned, cheers Graham, the adventure food, the dehydrated version of the chicken curry, and it feels quite weighty. He's managed to get quite a bit out of that. It's a 600 calorie jobby. The only interesting extra ingredient, Graham forgot to take out the, you know, you get a little sealed sachet in these packets which says do not eat or it will kill you. Well, he unfortunately left it in, but he's all right. He's still with us, and I've tried some of it. So if both of our videos on our channels get posted successfully, then you know we both survived this meal. But yeah, note to Graham, and probably note to myself, is to take the sachet out, the little sachet that stops moisture getting into those dehydrated meals. But so far, good. Got hot food. There we go. Morning everybody. It's about 6:30 now here in Sussex, and reasonable night's sleep. It was colder than perhaps we both envisaged. During the night I had to add a few extra layers just to keep warm. I knew it was going to be cool, but I wasn't expecting it to be as cold as it was. The tent held out well. Good pitch this time. What the plan is now is to try and get everything packed up early, kind of get tents away. Just bearing in mind, before we set up yesterday, a farmer came by in his little vehicle and just said hello to us. He wasn't moving us on or anything like that, but we don't want to take any risks. So the plan is to take down our shelters, kind of dry things out a little bit. The ground's pretty damp at the moment. There's a thick morning dew. Come back to you shortly.
Pizza bread on the fire. Yeah, it's a lot.
As you can see, the tent has been packed up, leaving absolutely no trace. The plan for Graham and myself was to get all of the tents packed up early, as we are officially on farmers' land. Get the tents packed up early, and then we could just relax and have our breakfast and our coffee, which is what we're doing now. Graham's just had bacon and eggs, which smelt amazing. Slightly jealous. As I said, we packed away the tents. They're a little bit damp. We'll dry them out at our respective homes when we get back. We've probably got maybe 2.5 miles, 3 miles maximum left of the walk. Circular walk. It's going to take us round to Pooh Bridge. Last night there were some very strange sounds. I think it was about midnight and we were both about to turn in, and across the fields here there was this very low mist, and the moon was glowing a kind of orangey pink, and there was this snorting, kind of pig-like snorting coming from the mist, and I felt like I was in Hound of the Baskervilles or something like that. So it always slightly makes me laugh and makes me feel like I'm a young boy again, kind of, that can't get to sleep. You do get some strange noises when you're wild camping, but you also get to see some amazing things. So I said I was going to mention to you about the head keeper. He wasn't the landowner. The land was owned by somebody else. It turns out it was a very large estate of 2,500 acres. It was the same person that drove up to us last night in his little buggy. And apparently he said that he'd seen us and he thought we were okay. We weren't causing any bother, any noise. There was no fires or anything like that. So he deliberately just left us alone. And this morning he could see that we were packing up. So he was a really, really reasonable guy, and just kind of dispelled that myth that all landowners and farmers are going to get really angry and kind of wave a shotgun at you, that kind of thing. So that was good. He was really, really decent. Obviously used to people coming through. And yeah, he just told us all about his job and what he does, and he did have a very large gun on the passenger side of his Land Rover with telescopic sights. I think he's kind of controlling kind of deer and pheasants in the area, but yeah, really, really good guy. So that worked out really, really well. I always find it quite interesting when you come across areas of walks or hikes that are kind of disused buildings, disused this, that and the other, and actually we're walking along a disused railway track bed, hence the straightness of it that you can see. I don't know how long this goes on for, having not walked here before, but quite interesting all the same. Okay guys, this is it. Are you ready? We are now meters away from the world famous Pooh Bridge. Let's go and see what it's like.
Yeah, even the dogs are enjoying it.
So we're at Pooh Bridge now, and the funny thing about Pooh Bridge is that you can't actually find any sticks anywhere because everyone's thrown them into the stream because millions of people have been here. So it's really hard to find sticks, ironically, but I have found one. There it is. I found one. So I'm going to play Pooh sticks with myself. I'm going to throw it in. Right, let's do this. Where's it gone? Oh, yeah, it's going, it's going.
Over here,
it's going, it's going. It's got a fork, it's got a sort of forked end, so look out for the one with the forked ends.
Up 10 floors again.
Has it come through? Can't see my stick, failed. Oh, I think the stick's got caught under the bridge, guys. Oh, never mind. Oh no, there it is. Look, 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 Graham.
Patience is a virtue.
Look.
I'm at a sip of water, I'm alright. I'll buy some on the way home.
Come on, let's go.
So we've done Pooh Bridge. That's the final part of the walk. Just going to head back to the car park.
There were two big successes there. One was the waterfall and the other one was the campsite.
Welcome back, everybody. That's the end of the walk. 7 miles done. We've been to Pooh Bridge. It's been a really, really good camp. A big thank you to Graham. Thank you for joining me.
Nice, thank you.
Really great to camp with you. Looking forward to doing another one.
Absolutely.
If you get a chance, please do check out Graham's channel. It's called Grays Outdoors, Grays, Grays Outdoors. I'll put a link to his channel in my video description. And thank you to you for watching. I really do appreciate it, as always. If you're not a subscriber, please do hit the subscribe button and of course the little bell, and that will give you the notifications for any future uploads. If you've liked the video, please do give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and get in the comments and let us know what you think, whether you've been on this walk or you've been in this part of the world. So thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.